Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Cam Ward and today we're just going to quickly talk about the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera color science and more specifically Gen 4 versus Gen 5 and kind of just my thoughts on it. We're not going to go too much into the technical. I do have more content coming up on this channel, but there's so much going on I can't really share so much of it. But here's a little teaser of something I'm working on, a little music video. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while now, most of the footage you've seen on this channel from the Pocket 4K has been graded in Gen 4 color science. And when the new firmware update came out, 7.3 I believe it was, basically added Gen 5 color science into the Pocket 4K. I upgraded the camera to 7.3 after seeing all the buzz on Facebook and stuff. Everyone's like, oh, Gen 5, it's here, it's here. And it's like, it was already here anyway, because you could just switch it over in the color tab on Premiere or DaVinci or whatever. So I didn't really quite get what all the buzz was about. I get that having it in camera is great. You know, I have dabbled with Gen 5 in the past, but I'm just gonna let you in on, I'll bring you in closer for this one because it's important. This is serious, this bit. The big reason for downgrading the firmware on my Pocket 4K camera from 7.3 all the way back to 7.2.1 was because, and you might not want to hear this, I just prefer Gen 4 color science. Yep, that's it. That's the big news, guys. That's that. You can click off the video now if you want. So, and I hate to break it to you, and I know a lot of people will disagree with this, but color science, is subjective. Different cameras produce different images and different looks. It is what it is. All right. That's why some people choose ARRI over red. If you're a good colorist and you're good at grading, you can probably just match all these images up anyway. However, for me, why I choose to go with Gen 4 is because I just prefer the look of it. And it's an easier starting point for me to grade from usually. I'm just like, yeah, cool. It gets me to where I want to be quicker. Most of the time, the lenses are going to determine the look that you've got from your film. And speaking of lenses, I've got the Zhongyi Optics Cine Prime 25mm here. This one. It's an f1.0 lens. I'm going to give this one a go and my thoughts on it will be on the channel soon. Thank you, Zhongyi, for sending that one out. And I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. And I remember a while ago, a few people were saying that Gen 5 adds more dynamic range, and I believe that's been proven not to be true. That is one of my issues with the Pocket 4K, is I do struggle with the dynamic range a little bit sometimes. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's preference, guys. Like, use whatever camera you want, but sometimes it is just a case of, yes, this camera will give me a look that I prefer. And if you want to know how to downgrade your camera firmware, basically the same as updating the camera firmware, but I'll leave a link to a video that I followed in the description below. It took me like 5 minutes. It really wasn't a big deal. And I just prefer using Gen 4 when I'm shooting on the Pocket 4K with some LUTs in there and I'm just looking down the monitor. I'm going, yeah, that's really nice. It's got that little bit of, that's what I always say to Henry. I'm like, it's got a bit of something about it, the image from the Pocket 4K. I love it. It's great. There isn't any scientific reason. I just like it. That's all. Okay. So that's it. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer Gen 4? Do you prefer Gen 5? Any reason in particular? Do you have a favorite camera you like to lean towards when you're shooting? So if you do enjoy this video today, please be sure to hit like and subscribe. Really helps me out. And yeah, it's all good. Don't know what else to say on that note. As always, thank you very much for watching. And if you want to follow more of my work, be sure to go check out Instagram at CamWardFilm. Like I say, more proper content is coming soon. It's been so busy and there's not much I can share. So done. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, or just kind of get lost in creativity. Some of the classes you might want to check out is the YouTube Success, Script, Shoot and Edit with MKBHD. Or one that I've been checking out recently is DaVinci Resolve 16, the complete video editing course. I've been looking into going into DaVinci a little bit more in terms of editing, and this has just been handy in getting the basics right and just learning those fundamentals of the program. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning. That means there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever creativity takes you. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video.